Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the Spiritual Hub Energy. Joy on you. I am going to go ahead and share this post out real quick before we get into our reading. And I'm going to go ahead and get our cards out. And we will decide which ones that we're going to be using to get these messages. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we are going to use the Kizu Tarot. I do love this deck. Says the live video was interrupted. Okay. I'm going to use these 4 decks to get a good message. If we need a 5th deck, then I'll pull out a 5th one, but I think we should be good. So God, what is the message that we need to know right now? What is the message that we need to know right now? Okay. So the first card is about moving on. I guess somebody's moving on from out of a dark place and moving on to a better energy with more harmony, more peace. Yeah. Okay, so somebody was tempted. Somebody was being tempted. And they avoided temptation, which helped them to, have a firming of their foundations, is what I'm seeing here. Wow, you guys. I love when that happens on a read, where you just really get to get in depth. Okay, so we are going to go right into it. So what we're seeing here is, so you're moving on from a negative time frame to a more positive time frame. It's definitely seeming like your relationships are gaining more balance at this time. And it seems like you've been abstaining, from negative thinking, from negative actions, from negative behaviors and patterns. And, you've been doing things that are good for your life in general. Now, that may have caused some discontentment or some boredom because you're used to the fun, the hoorah, the all this and all that. But you do have, I feel like, you were kind of weeding through your relationships, weeding through different things to see, what should stay and what should not. And the relationships that you have in your life now, I feel like are meant to be there. You know what I mean? And I think it's because, you've sacrificed, they've sacrificed, and it's mutual reciprocity. And I like that. Yeah. And for some of you, you've even seen a lot of growth, like a 360 twist and a transformation with those people, just like they've seen with you. But we're definitely also seeing here that there's some type of, ending and beginning happening. But you're definitely on your right path. Yeah, because you've got the triumph. You've got the triumph, the authority card, accelerated motion, and then you got choose wisely. Up under here, you got positive movement forward, spiritual strength. Somebody could be suffering in silence. No, I feel like that was a past energy. So I don't feel like nobody's suffering in silence anymore. Yeah. So yeah, someone was suffering about financial burdens and stuff like that. But I feel like even that's got balanced. Even the finances have gained balance. We're going to get some clarification with these cards here. So God, please clarify this reading. Clarify this reading, please. So I feel like there's someone here is thinking, literally, someone here is thinking about moving forward, thinking about how to move forward. God bless me. Thank you. And then you've got the relationship, but clarified by the cornucopia. So I like that there too. So it definitely seems like your relationships are gaining a lot of momentum and moving forward. And the way that you're fighting temptation is by literally looking at your actions and like comparing and contrasting the way you used to be versus the way you are now. And I feel like you're making choices. You know, you're like, is this what past me would do, or is this what the, you know, future me would do? You know, so it's like you're trying to make decisions for your future. Yeah, and it's opening the door to personal happiness for you. Yeah, and with that discontentment and boredom that you are having, you've been resting, rejuvenating, healing yourself, and allowing yourself to experience life and allowing yourself to really open up to people. Yeah. But then you've also been seeing that people in your life have been taking action to show you balance. They've been trying to show you how much they love you, how much they care for you. Yeah, and it's like you're walking away from situations where you have to sacrifice. Like, you don't mind sacrificing for reciprocity, but you're walking away from situations that cause you to sacrifice, you know, more, like, used to you would sacrifice even to the detriment of yourself. But now you're walking away from those situations to where you can actually, you know, if you sacrifice, they're sacrificing with you. I feel like it's a mutual situation here. Yeah, what's transformed is the way that you see the world. You know, and I find that to be beautiful. Yeah, because you're a healer of the ages. Like, you heal yourself, you heal others. There's someone who's holding your heart at this time, who's helping you to see different possibilities in life. And this may be someone that you have a contract with, like maybe a business contract, a marriage contract, something along those lines. Yeah, y'all get money together, y'all are prosperous together, y'all build communities together, and you have their heart, they have yours. Yeah, this is your divine temple path. You're both trusting your emotions to conquer indecision. I like this for y'all. I really do. I like this energy. This is some positive energy right here. Clarify? Yeah, so somebody's just definitely, you know, coming out of the hermit mode, right? So somebody's just now coming back out, you know, getting reacquainted with people, getting reacquainted with situations, because maybe for a while there they were like, either they were burdened or they were in, you know, in negative energies, or they just had a lot going on, and it could have affected your relationship. But it definitely seems like, you know, you're moving forward with better energy. They're avoiding, I feel like they're avoiding, but they're like choosing a better path. They're choosing a better way to think and a better way to feel. Yeah. And I feel like y'all have been having communications, y'all have been having conversations about like what you plan on doing in the future, and every time you have those conversations with these people, it's like it manifests you a gift that is aligned to that pathway. Yeah, and you know, you're just getting more and more stable, more and more, you know, being able to have more and more fun, being able to have more and more experiences and understandings and deepenings, and seeing more and more love in your life. And it's just beautiful energy. I also see here that there could be an age difference between you and this person, maybe a year or two, maybe more than that. But I feel like y'all are, like, one might be more mature in one way, and one might be more mature in another way. But I feel like you really balance each other out. Yeah. And it's funny because there's times whenever one is emotional, or when one can't see, or when one doesn't know what decisions to make, the other one makes the choice, knows what to do to make those choices. And it helps both people, or all people in this situation, to be able to walk away from what's not good for them and to walk towards what is. So I'm really liking this energy for you guys. Yeah, it's like the world is like having your back. It's like you're really able to build. You're really abundant. You're getting a lot of great opportunities, a lot of scratchback situations. I'm not seeing any real burdens here. There might be a couple burdens, but nothing major. Yeah. And though you may not feel very much like you're building an empire and you're moving forward in the right way, you are. Yeah, you're being very strong at this time. And I'm definitely going to congratulate you guys on that, because that's awesome. Yeah, I just seen 3 separate times that you guys are going to be walking away from a situation. I'm so curious to know what that situation that you guys are walking away from. So we might get some clarification on that specifically. I'm seeing two major arcanas here. So nothing too major is happening besides the blessings that's coming from the universe and the going inside. But like I said, we'll clarify. Let's use this deck to kind of clarify. What's the Hermit for this reading? Yeah. Okay, so you had to go inside to set those boundaries, because what's the Ten of... No. Because what was the Ten of Swords for this reading? Yeah, you had to set your boundaries, or else you were gonna be overburdened. If you didn't set those boundaries, or if this person did not set those boundaries, then they were gonna be in a situation where they probably would have walked away from a really good situation. But instead, they're showing love to themselves and loves to you. And I feel like you kind of support them and they support you. And you just move forward. You just really have. What's the Three of Pentacles about in this reading? Yeah, and you talk about walking away from situations that aren't good for you. And it helps you to be able to move forward in a better energy. What's the Ace of Pentacles for this reading, God? God, what's the Ace of Pentacles for this reading? Woo! Ace of Pentacles here? Yeah, Judgment card. It's time for the things that you want to come together. Yeah, the materialistic things that you've asked for. Like, now that your energy's better, now that you've, shown the world what you don't want, now that you've balanced yourself and got yourself on a better path, now the, material can start to show you the same. Right? So it seems like you're walking towards success in all areas of life, but then that got that Tower moment too. So that might be the epiphany. What's the Tower moment? Yeah, I feel like the epiphany is that you are, the epiphany is success is coming very quickly. What's the King of Pentacles? Yeah, King of Pentacles, that's wounded warrior energy. So like, yeah, you were just in a situation where you were wounded, or you were sick, or you felt down, or you felt depressed or something, but you were like, man, I really feel like giving up, or I feel like da 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 da. I don't feel like you ever really give up. I don't feel like you ever really want to give up. But I feel like maybe sometimes you just want to like shut off everything and just kind of take time to yourself. What's the Page of Swords? Yeah, and that's something you're manifesting. You're manifesting being able to take time to yourself. What's the Two of Swords? Yeah, you're also somebody is also manifesting, romance. Somebody is manifesting being able to romance you, being able to take care of you, being able to show you their love, being able to, do different things. Yeah, it's a queen or a king in your life. Somebody who really, really loves you, is trying to show you in various ways how much they love you and how much they would just do anything for you. They're very passionate. Yeah, they want to be your knight in shining armor, no matter if they're male or female. They just want to be your knight in shining armor. They want to be everything to you that makes you happy. Yeah, they want to help you get everything that you want. I feel like they love you so much that even if whatever you want isn't what's best for them, they want it for you because they want you to be that happy. They want you to be happy no matter if it brings them joy or not, because they love you so much. That's beautiful. Oh, you guys. Let's get some clarification. Clarify. Yeah, and it's funny because you got the ripeness, right? And it's safe to say, like, with ripeness is like that the fruit or the vegetable falls whenever it's the ripest. When it's the ripest, it falls away. So sometimes how you know whenever somebody's ready for a transition, when somebody's really ready to go up a notch in their workplace, to go up a notch in their relationship, to go up a notch in their life in general, I feel like, they'll have that period of, hey, they want to go in and they want to like get their emotions right, and they want to get their life, balanced out in a different way so that they can do different things. I feel like it's because they know that there's a change coming, even if they don't know what it is, right? And for a lot of times, it is healing. Yeah. A lot of times, it's healing that has to happen during that time. You take time, maybe you're not going to, those times whenever you don't want to talk to nobody, those times whenever you don't want to be, calling on the internet, or those times when you don't want to, be hanging out with a bunch of people, those times, that's your time to heal. That's your time to, be in your own energy and create inner harmony, so that whenever you get back with people, you can have outer harmony. That's beautiful. It's really beautiful that that's what's popping up. Yeah, you're being very creative at this time because you understand like the all and the nothing and what it all creates, right? Like, because we're all connected, and I feel like that's what you're understanding, and that's what's helping you to transform, is by understanding like the more you do for others is the better is for you too. And so like you're projecting good things on people, you're like, hey, here's these good things that you can do, here's this and that, and let me help you do this, because you realize when you heal someone else, you get healed. That when you help someone else, you get helped. That when you bless others, you get blessed. And you don't do it so that you can get blessed, but you know that that's a thing that happens. And so you have a deep understanding of like the way that karma or the universe or the laws work. You know how things work. And, you have a great connection with the creator is what I'm seeing here. But we'll get some more clarify. Yeah. And by the way, with the ripeness, you got the Magician. So it definitely seems like, and that's a major arcana card. So it definitely seems like you are a master manifester, master of yourself. Yeah. Building an empire, building the dream life that you want. Yeah. And the person that you're involved with or like is doing the same thing. They're trying to build a dream life with you and your kids. Like y'all are really moving forward. If you have kids, maybe it's your dog, your cat as well. If you don't have kids, or maybe y'all are wanting to have kids. But you're definitely setting boundaries together. You're protecting each other. You're supporting each other. Yeah, growing together. You're seeing a lot of changes happening in like different areas of your life. It's like giving you signs that everything's good. Yeah. Even though you may not know, what specifically is going to happen next, you know that you'll be okay. And you know that you have people who, you have someone who loves you, supports you, and who will always be there for you. Yeah. Even though, like, what I'm seeing here is, like, maybe you want them to be more emotional at times, or you want them to speak their emotions, or maybe you want them to show you more love, or be more nurturing, or caring, or kind, or compassionate, or maybe they just are always in that energy and you want to see, maybe you just really like seeing a person who's, true with their emotions. Yeah, because that's what got you guys out of the cold. It's like you guys got out of the cold together. Yeah, it's like you worked together in situations to better y'all's life. Wow. Yeah, and it's like you can really trust your emotions. You can really trust your intuition. You can trust their emotions. You can trust their feelings as well. What's the Magician? Yeah, because you mirror one another. You mirror one another very well. You see them as an abundant person. You see them as an inspiration. They see you as one too. They see you as you're like a hero to them, and they're like an inspiration to you. Yeah, they help you with your emotional stuff and stuff like that, and you help them. You show each other your strength. You show each other different perspectives. You help each other to be honest, to be open. Yeah, you help each other to cut out the stuff that no longer applies. And also to abstain from people who make no sense, you know, like for real. And I feel like you work together well. You work together very well, and the things that you want come a lot quicker. And you guys, that's clarity. This has been the reading. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I hope that this has helped you guys. Stay blessed. Oh yeah, you guys. Please go to www.shejoy.com, or you guys can visit the SheJoy hotline, which is 580-232-4189. And yeah, you guys, just book your sessions, your appointments. If these touch your spirit, if you feel like these resonate, then you would more than likely benefit from a session. You'd benefit from even a chat. You know, maybe you don't have the money to pay for something right now, but maybe we could work something out. Maybe maybe you could share this or that, or maybe you just have a question that you genuinely want to ask. You guys, I work with you guys. That's why I do these free readings, is so I can help y'all without having y'all to pay. But I do, appreciate those of you who share the videos out and who comment and who pop on and stuff. But anyway, God bless you. Stay blessed. Never stress. With much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy. See you guys next time.